Hey guys, happy Thanksgiving from Canada with love. Hazel Fernandez here, and here we go. This was an inspiration by Yayoi Kusama from Japan. She is a well renowned Japanese artist who changed the world and fought her place to be fighting against the big boys back in the 50s. And this is her infinity net, inspired from looking from the plane when she was coming over from Japan, seeing the whole Pacific Ocean with the nets from the fishermen. And last night, it's supposed to be just this without this thing. I just added this because you got to create your own twist. So what was I trying to say last night was just clear that for so long I was conditioned to believe whatever belief system, like, oh, the money is the root of all evil, or you cannot succeed because you came from a small town and who do you think you are, and all that BS, okay? And all those old belief system that I was conditioned from my whole family system, from the religion, from school, and around my peers who were unconscious, were coming from a place of love here, not blame, judgment, or anything. I am storytelling because I've been a storyteller before social media came along. Now, this was, it's a pretty thing, right? It's a small canvas, but just for the sake of illustration, it is an amazing, she did this repetitive way of creating an abstract way of expressing her sadness, grief as a child in her olden days. And actually it came from her hallucinations, if you will, because our subconscious mind is so powerful more than ever before. And we, psychologists, psychiatrists, and all these professionals are now science and religion. If you marry science, religion, everything, all these theories are making sense now because my mind is completely conscious in a way that I'm all aware of, oh, I can create my own reality and I am living my own dreams when I was still 5 years old. Like, for example, as a child, I dreamt of traveling the world and going to America, and now I am living in Canada. Isn't that crazy? Now, so let's figure out this infinity net as a prison cell. 7.8 billion of people are not conscious of their own belief systems, why they're doing what they're doing, why they're feeling mad, sad, all that. They don't know because everything starts from the womb until 7 years old. When you are a young child, you are very impressionable. You absorb everything around your environment. So when there is a chronic abuse or trauma or painful experiences, you remember, right? When you were hurt or bullied by the clowns back in the days, and maybe you bullied yourself too. You believe that you're not good enough. And I sure hell was that kiddo. It took me forever to get to this place, and I am not going to withhold or keep the secret to myself, because you and I know that a lot of gurus out there are selling that crap for a piece of in the tune of $2,000-3,000 in the form of online courses. And God, the universe, if you can hear me, as soon as I create this online course, I am not going to make it super expensive for the masses to get it, because it took me 43 years to get to this place of complete freedom. And I'm not even saying complete freedom for myself, because I can still see and feel the suffering of everybody who is around me. So, going back to your childhood, let's say that's you. Your eyes, right? You came into this world free of anything crazy yet, right? You are, let's say, in a perfect world, you came to the world and no painful experiences, nothing yet. From the womb, from your mom's womb to 7 years old, nothing happened yet. No, nothing. You're not, nothing. There's nothing, okay? Okay, great. Now moving along. So you're smiling. Everybody's, oh my God, you're so amazing. My child is the best. Oh, look at him. Look at her. Oh God, you're so adorable. And then you post it on Facebook with the me and, your child having this conversation. Da da da. Okay. Now, since you are so in tune of who you are, this is before you knowing, oh, my personality is this, or my ego, which is another construct, right? From the environment, from the conditioning. Am I going deep? Yes, I am a very deep person. So you are this, smiling, having a blast, whatever, and you're so in tune with your third eye, which is what we call now consciousness, meaning you know what you want, what you don't want, and you do the things anyway, even if you fail. Like when you started walking, how many times did you fall? A million times, right? Look at the child. When they started to walk, they fall off their asses over and over again. But then the split comes along when your mom or dad says, no, don't do that. That's wrong. That's bad. That's this and that. Oh, no, 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 no. And your teacher is, you behaved so badly today. Come stand in front of the class and be humiliated here and be laughed at by classmates. Of course, that's my thing. And there's a part of you that says, what did I do wrong? I just wanted to express myself. I just wanted to be who I am. And then what's going on? So now there's a split in your mental development, because when you are a child, thank God for neuroplasticity, you are still developing parts of your brain, that is essential for your growth to become a complete human being that is responsible and in this world if you become an adult. And your heart is so big, you capture the love, you feel joy, you feel freedom, you feel you can do anything, including the impossible dream. And that too was my reality up until craziness came along. So this infinity net can be, this is again your own perspective. My perspective now has been shifted a million times over, because I committed to my own inner work and changing the old belief, the way I see myself, the way I see the world around me, my mindset, my habits. The habits, it's a long time, okay? And I'm not saying that I am perfect in this area. I'm still working, and I believe this is going to be my work for the rest of my game here on Earth. So look, it looks this is my interpretation, this infinity net can be infinite possibilities or a prison on the way you think, you feel about yourself and the people around you. And now we can call it negative or positive, good or bad. And now you're really split because you don't know what's going on. Like, why am I feeling bad? Why am I feeling positive? What's happening? But that's the construct of your mind, because that's the ego there. Your personality, your temperament, da 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 da. But your heart is also called, it's connected to your gut. That's why they keep saying, listen to your gut. The moment my therapist once said, drop to your heart, feel your emotions and feelings, I'm like, what? Or sit with your pain. Are you kidding me? I never was taught to feel my emotions, especially the ones that were labeled wrong or bad as a child. I repressed it, I suppressed it, and I probably used anger as my go-to, where I was a rambunctious, hyper kid, because I didn't know it. I mean, your emotions is so powerful, plus your mind too is so powerful, and it's like either you can really hurt yourself or other people, or you can go to your room and meditate and be calm. And most of us, unfortunately, have been through very painful experiences that they don't have the tools, the emotional skills, and the capacity to just, okay, let me just calm down and not hurt myself or other people. If you're like me now, I can just paint my anger, my sadness, my pain, my grief, my losses, everything on canvas, and like Bob Ross would say, beat the devil out of it. In here, safe, calm, therapeutic, cathartic, if you will, and freeing without hurting other people. And then I create beautiful things. But what if you don't know what I know now? What if? It's quite sad. And that's the reason why I am sharing this. So, before we go on, if you're still watching, please like, comment, and subscribe and share this with your fellow humans. And I would greatly appreciate that, because my vision, my big vision, is really using YouTube, using the power of video to bring my message to 1 billion souls. Maybe children, the younger generation, and women who suffered from trauma and painful experiences or negative thinking and feeling because they were told that it's bad to feel your emotions. All right? So, again, you are consciousness, we are connected together, like the infinity net that Kusama has shown us. You know, if a woman from the 50s, imagine how difficult that is to be a woman artist, where she fought her way to create her own, to own her space. And there should not be a war between men and women. There should not be a war. There should be just love, peace, joy, understanding each other, loving each other, accepting each other. No judgment, no criticizing, no blaming, just love and compassion for yourself, self-love when you don't know how to, because your parents were a little bit out of touch with their own emotions, and maybe they do carry unhealed traumas from their childhood, and or maybe from ancestral generations that were passed on from one to the other. So I see you, I feel you, and I love you. I believe in you. So now that I collapsed that negative way of thinking, positive thinking, I just went directly to my being, the one that is observing that chatter between the negative and positive, good or bad. Oh no, my God. Just scratch them and then drop into my heart. Now I feel love, joy, peace, compassion, loving myself now more than ever before, accepting myself more than ever before, and loving the people around me, even if there are moments where you cannot, because they are still behaving from the unconscious mind, from their unconscious mind. So, guys, thank you again for listening and watching. I know I can be really deep, and some people cannot understand where I'm going with this, but if you have ears, your heart is open, Hear it now. Do something about your life and win this game. No matter how you want to play it, you decide which one makes you feel really, really good. We're not talking about your bank account here. We're talking about your health and well-being. Because at the end of the day, before you die, nobody is going to say, I have $10 billion. I did this and I have this awards. Nope. You'd say, did I really truly love my life? Did I truly love myself? Did I truly did everything that I could under the sun and did not please anyone but me? That's it. And the regrets that we hear, the stories of regrets from those people who died before us, told their stories that they have a lot of regrets because they didn't do or follow their heart. So my friend, I love you. I hope that you are going to follow your heart, even if you're freaking afraid like me. And I'm still doing it anyway. That's courage. And that is French, by the way. Cœur, your sacred heart. Sacré-cœur, which is your heart. Cœur in French, because I live here in Montreal and we speak French, even if mine is not good yet. What I was trying to say is courage. You have to have the courage to do the things that makes you feel like, I don't know if this is right, but your heart is telling you to do it. And I'm wearing this prosperity ring from my Armenian friend who is a great jeweler. Thank you, Jivan. And so prosperity be upon us, abundance be upon you, whatever it is that you want to co-create with God or the universe. Okay, great. This is it. Happy Thanksgiving. Be blessed and shine your light no matter what. Take care now. Bye. Oh, wait a minute. I can see some skull in here. Skulls. And this is autumn. And this is definitely the soul, that's the month of the souls. All right, guys. That was just a quick extra idea that came into my mind. The juxtaposition of black and white, all the colors create beautiful things. You are it. You're the one you've been looking for so long. All right, so be the one, and the right one and the right ones. Your tribe is gonna come along with you. All right, shine on, friends. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye for now.